Assalamualaikum students, my name is Sara Abbas and I'm your maths teacher. Today is lecture number 5 and in the previous lecture we studied addition and subtraction involving negative numbers. Now we are going to study multiplication and division involving negative numbers. In the previous lecture I told you about the sign conversions like minus minus is plus, plus plus is plus, plus minus is minus and minus plus is minus. When we are multiplying numbers, you studied multiplying simple or positive numbers in the previous classes like this. What if we have a negative number to multiply? What do? We multiply the numbers first. 2 9s are 18. 2 is without a sign. So we assume that plus is here. First we multiplied the numbers. Now we are multiplying the signs as well. Plus minus minus. So 2 into minus 9 is minus 18. When we multiply the numbers, we multiply their signs as well. So we have started exercise 2C. We have to evaluate these. I am doing part A first. First part is 3 into minus 9 or 3 multiplied by minus 9. Multiply the numbers first. 3 9s are 27 plus minus minus. When a number is written without a sign, it means that it has a positive sign with it. We do not write plus 3, but the plus sign is understood here. So I say plus minus minus. 3 9s are 27. Like the previous exercise, you are not supposed to use calculator in this exercise as well. 8 4s are 32. 8 is with a negative sign and 4 is without a sign, which means 4 is positive. So minus plus minus. 1 into 6, 6 ones are 6. So minus minus plus, plus 6 or just simple 6. Because we do not usually write plus sign with positive numbers, it is understood. Next part is 6 into 0. Whenever we multiply any number with 0, our answer is always 0. And 0 is not written with a negative or a positive sign because you already know that 0 is a neutral number. So we write 0 without any sign. 6 into 0, minus 6 into 0 is just 0. You do not have to write any sign with 0 because 0 is a neutral number. Question number 2 is evaluate each of the following. Evaluate means we have to find out the value of these questions. Minus 21 divided by 7, we can also write it as minus 21 over 7. Do the cancellation. 7 ones are 7. 7 3s are 21. It becomes minus 3. You can see whenever we divide negative number with a positive number, we get minus with the answer. So part B is 16 divided by minus 2. Minus can be shifted upwards. Minus 16 over 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 8s are 16. So minus 8 is our answer. C part is minus 8 over minus 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, minus are cancelled, minus signs are cancelled. So 4 is our answer. Before starting question number 3, let's have a recap of squares and square root. 5 square is 5 into 5, which is 25. You already know that. And minus 5 square, you didn't learn to find out the square of minus 5. It is minus 5 into minus 5. Whenever two signs are together, we have to separate them using a bracket. So, minus 5 square means minus square, minus into minus, and 5 square, 5 into 5. Minus minus plus, 5 5s are 25. You do not have to write the plus sign here. We saw that two numbers have the same answer. Square of two numbers have the same answer. It means 25 square root must contain two signs with it. So when we write square root of 25 is equal to 5, it's not enough. Because two numbers give us 25. So 25 square root should be written with two signs, plus and minus. Similarly, square root of 16 should be written square root of 16 should be written as plus minus 4, and all the other square roots should be written as both positive and negative numbers. Question number 3 is find the square roots of these. A part is 81, so we write down the 81 in square root. 81 can be written as 9 into 9, which means 9 power 2. In the previous lectures, you learned how to cancel the square and square root. So we are directly doing it here. Also, square root should be written with a positive and negative sign. So, square root of 81 is plus minus 9. Next part, 16. 16 is written as 4 into 4 plus minus sign, 4 power 2, square and square root are cancelled. So our answer is plus minus 4. Question number 4 is evaluate each of the following where possible. What does this word mean? It means we have to find out which of the square roots are not possible. Whenever a square root has a negative sign outside of it, it is possible. Whenever a square root has a negative sign inside, it is not possible. So part B is 4, square root of 4. It has no negative sign, so it is possible. Plus minus 4. Plus minus 2 multiplied by 2. Plus minus 2 square, square and square root are cancelled. So our answer is plus minus 2. Next part is part C. You can see it has a negative sign outside of it. It is possible. Minus 3 multiplied by 3. You cannot write a plus minus sign here because it is already given that this square root is a negative one. Minus square root of 3 square because 3 into 3 is 3 square. Square and square root cancelled. So our answer is minus 3. Next part is D part. It has a negative sign inside, so it is not possible. You don't have to solve this part. Just write down not possible. Question number 5 is to evaluate cube and question number 6 to evaluate cube roots. I am doing part D. All of these parts are similar, so I am doing just one part for you. Minus 6 power 3 means minus 6 multiplied by minus 6 multiplied by minus 6. Whenever two signs are together, we have to separate these signs using a bracket. You cannot write two signs together. You have to put the brackets in between. First solve these two. 6 6 are 36. Minus minus plus multiplied by minus 6. Now multiply 36 into 6. We get 216 plus minus minus. Now we are going to start question number 6. Part B is minus cube root of 64. In cube roots, outside the cube root or inside the cube root, it's always possible. 64 can be written as 4 into 4 into 4. 4 power 3. Cube and cube root is always cancelled, so our answer is minus 4. Next part is cube root of 8. 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, which is 2 power 3. We do not write plus minus sign with the cube root. It is just for the square roots. Cube and cube root is cancelled. To answer. Next part is part B, which is cube root of minus 216. Minus 216 can be written as minus 6 into minus 6. Separate these signs using a bracket into minus 6. It means minus 6 power 3. Cancelled. Answer is minus 6. Now we are going to start question number 7. Part A is minus 5 plus minus 10 minus 10. Solve the bracket first. Minus 55. You already know plus minus is minus. And this minus 10 as it is. Do not forget to write the equal sign with each step. Minus 55 and minus 10. These both numbers have same sign with them. So we have to add them up in rough work. Whenever two numbers have same sign, we have to add these numbers. 55 plus 10, it becomes 65. Write down 65. Now, which of these numbers is the bigger one? You can see 55 is the bigger number and it has negative sign with it. So, answer would be a negative one. And this minus 10 is as it is. Now, we have two numbers. Both of these have same sign. We have to add these up. 65 plus 10, you can add them up in rough work. Both have same sign. So we added these numbers and 65 is the bigger one. It has negative sign. So answer would be negative. Minus 75 is our answer. I have left part B for your practice. Part C is minus 100 plus minus 45 plus minus 5 plus 20. Solve the brackets first. Minus 100 plus minus minus plus minus minus. Solve these two first. These two have same signs with them. You have to add them up in rough work. So it becomes 145. We have solved these two. Which of these is the bigger one? Obviously 100 is the bigger number. It has negative sign with it. So we will write negative with their answer. These two remain same. Now we have to solve first two numbers, which are minus 145 and minus 5. Both have same sign with them. So we have to add them. It becomes minus 150. Add them up in rough work. 145 plus 5, it is 150. 145 is the bigger one, so their answer would be negative. 145 is the bigger number, it has negative sign, so answer would be a negative answer. Minus 150 plus 20. These two have different signs with them. Whenever two numbers have different signs, we have to subtract them. Subtract them in rough work. It becomes 130 with a negative sign because 150 is the bigger number and it has negative sign with it. So minus 130 is our answer. Now we will do question number 7 part F and part H. Before starting these, let's have a look at rules. There are 4 rules to solve these kind of questions. First rule is to solve the brackets. You can also read out the complete statement of these rules on page number 41 of your textbooks. First, brackets. Second rule is to solve powers and roots like squares, square roots, cube roots. Step 3 is to multiply and divide. Step 4 is to add and subtract. You have to multiply and divide from left to right. Let's start the question. First step is to solve the brackets. The innermost bracket first. These two numbers have different signs with them, so you have to subtract these numbers. You can subtract them in rough work. 32 minus 12 is 20. 32 is the bigger number. It has positive sign, so answer would be positive. Now, you have to multiply these. 25 into 4 is 100. Minus plus. 100 divided by 20 can also be written as 100 over 20. 0 and 0 are cancelled. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. So our answer is 5. Now next part is part H. You have to solve the bracket first. The innermost bracket is this one. It has 3 numbers in it. 3 into minus 2 minus 10. You have to add these up or multiply these first. Obviously, we have to multiply first because multiplication and division are rule number 3 and then we have to add them up. 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 because 3 is a positive number. Positive into negative is negative. 3 2s are 6. Minus 6 minus 10. Both of these numbers have same sign, so add them up. It becomes 16. But with a negative sign, as 10 is the bigger number and it is negative, so answer would be negative. 5 into 16 is 80. Plus minus 80 is our answer. We have completed question number 7. Question number 8 is to check question number 7 using calculator. So we are moving to question number 9. Question number 9 is to evaluate these. First we have 24 into minus 2 multiplied by 5 divided by minus 6. We have to go from left to right. 24 into minus 2 is minus 48. Multiplied by 5 divided by minus 6. Going left to right, minus 48 multiplied by 5 is minus 240 divided by minus 6. So 40 is our answer. Next part is part C. 16 minus 24 minus 57 minus 77 divided by minus 2. 16 minus 24 is minus 8. We are going from left to right. 57 minus 77 is minus 20 divided by minus 2. Solve this bracket. Minus 8 plus 20 divided by minus 2. Now we do not have to subtract these numbers, we have to divide these first. Minus 8 plus 20 divided by minus 2 becomes minus 10. Solve the bracket. So minus 8 minus 10 is minus 18. Minus 18 is our answer. Question number 9, part E is 12 minus 18 divided divided by 3 minus 5 multiplied by minus 4. First rule is to solve the brackets. Which bracket? The innermost bracket first. In the innermost bracket we have 12 minus 18, which is minus 6, divided by 3 minus 5 multiplied by minus 4. You cannot do 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2 because we have to divide these first. Because in rules there is division first and then comes addition or subtraction. Minus 6 divided by 3 is minus 2. Minus 5 multiplied by minus 4. Minus 2 minus 5. Minus 7 multiplied by minus 4. Minus minus plus 7 fours are 28. Plus 28 or just simple 28 is our answer. Question number 9, part G is 5 minus 2 cube multiplied by 2 plus minus 4 plus bracket minus 7 divided by minus 2 plus 4 whole square. 5 minus 2 is 3. Solve this bracket because it is the innermost bracket. Plus minus minus 2 plus 4 is 2. It is not with a negative sign because 4 is the bigger number and 4 is positive, so their answer is also positive number. 3 power 3 means 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Minus 4 minus 7 minus 11. 2 power 2 means 2 multiplied by 2. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. 2 2s are 4. Now we have to multiply these two first. We are not supposed to subtract these two first because according to the rules, multiplication comes first. So multiply these two and divide these two. 11 over 4, 27 into 2 is 54. 11 over 4, you can check this on calculator. 11 divided by 4 is 2.75. 54 minus 2.75 is equal to 51.25. You can also convert this decimal into mixed fraction using your calculator. Shift and ST gives us mixed fraction on calculator. So that's all for today. I have left a few parts for your practice. In the next lecture we will do exercise 2D. Till then, Allah Hafiz.